done to this ear is cut them, and them not even cut short. And my hair has not been relaxed in since like April. So I'm sure I have like really bad breakage because my hair was breaking postpartum, and me don't do great with the hair at all. So my hair was literally just recovering from Bellamy. While I'm outside did peel out. I don't know if me ever share that. So my hair was just recovering from Bellamy and I get pregnant again. And I don't get the massive flush of growth with the hormones during pregnancy like a lot of women do. So at least you could have said it justify and it even out and balance with the postpartum shedding. Nope. Nope. I'm not get none of that. Maybe because I anemic, my body I consume all of the nutrients and none left for grow here. I don't know. This is the ear of a girl who have a 1 p.m. appointment tomorrow. So me supposed to like a bank for start up my business and then what? All of that to say, maybe I'm not supposed to pull up here and carry it on the vacation so because I'm not gonna, even if I start right now, 10 o'clock, my hair not in a no state for go up on the road. Which is why I never bother pull it out because I think to myself, I have to go upscotch all over the road tomorrow. What is my hair gonna look like with April, May, June, July, August, September worth of roots and then dry, tough, trashy, relaxed ends. No comb naga can go through that. No ketchup, it a short and can pull in a ketchup in a one bun or ponytail. This is not even the tip of the iceberg of my stress. I'm falling apart. Needless to say.
Say when she dead, and I'm going to say, why you think she be young? And your dog dead in a Cali car, I say, because she for a back a man. The wrong one too. I'm black side. Mr. Black don't side, don't bother with a girl. Whatever I want you. She go away.
So who own blacks?
Hey, my neighbor. I'm a neighbor who own blacks. But if the one day where she breed for, if ever war with blacks. So I tell blacks, I say blacks don't war with no boy for no girl. Make the girl go on. I ask the blacks in dinner. Like him understand me, if somebody about me say blacks don't fight over. Yeah, good. Don't fight over blacks. Yeah, good. I promise you. There is always a clue. See them there. What's the them there in the yard? You them know? When I say two people, I go with them. The people them take you while I puppy them carry on them yard. So when I see them fall, I say, hey, tell people to carry on puppy them. Them say them not carry them back. So when they tell me say them see them well, dress them up, I say, well, that, no, sir. Them say, them have animal farm. Say them lucky. Them say them have animal farm. I say, boy. Them have duck, them have fish, them have chicken, them have goat. Where he touched you? Yes.
So as you guys can see, this vacation prep was not going according to plan. Literally, like I was so busy the days leading up to vacation. I did not pack until a few days before, and I was totally stressed out because trying to pack for myself and kids and the whole works, it was so hard, and I just had no clue like how many outfits to pack, what to pack where, to not make the bags too heavy. I hate packing in general, and this was so hard for me. It really was a struggle, and you guys can see the prep was also rough. My hair was not done. I did have a 1 p.m. braid appointment that I did not make. Luckily, my cousin was able to come through for me. I just drove to Portmore to my mother's house and got my cousin to do my hair. You can hear her going on and on telling this damn story about the dog that followed girl to him death. I don't even know, she's crazy, but she ended up just giving me a quick braid do, which I'm so thankful for because that saved the day. Otherwise I would have fully popped down. I had nothing else done. You can see from these clips here, this is me venturing out in the rain. This day was actually there was a storm at sea. I think this was the day before I went on vacation, which would have been the 5th. So if you guys remember that work was out, school was out, there was a storm going on, which is why it's raining so much in these clips. And your girl did venture out into the rain to get her hair done. To get my nails done. I went to Bella's boutique She gave me my nails exactly the way I wanted it. I had sent her an inspo picture and I said I want it just like this, and she came through so clutch. You can see these colors are bright, vibrant, so pretty, and she nailed it, pun intended. Nyam off, nyam down, eat it off like chichi. Trust me, she got my nails exactly the way I wanted, and I'm so grateful. It was nice and vibrant and definitely gave me vacation vibes, and I was feeling very popped down, so it really just added back a little bit of spunk to me. So I was able to get my hair done. My cousin did my hair, Bella did my nails. Shout out to Annabelle, because trust me, no lashes never do, no eyebrow never do, no makeup never prepare, nothing else. Like you see this man with him umbrella upside down, and somebody that feel this entire vacation prep life turned upside down with the breeze out the door. But you can see here now, we also made sure that Bellamy got right. He got a haircut for the trip. This was his first time, not his first haircut. As you can see, he was pretty calm at first, but this was his first time getting a lineup. We actually did not intend for him to get a lineup, but this barber literally was just recommended. We searched high and low in the middle of the storm, couldn't find an open barber, and this guy actually came out for us. A friend recommended him, so shout out to Fabian, 90s recall boss. And he recommended this barber that came out in the rain for us and gave Bellamy his haircut. He was not fond of the lineup here, as you can see. So we're probably just gonna hold off on the lineup until he's a little bit older, which is fine, and just get his haircut done. So yeah, quick little prep. This is literally the day before the flight at this point, and I still was not done packing. Okay, y'all, so here is Otley. We're in the airport. It's super early. I believe our flight was like 6:20 departure, or 6 early, like 6 something. So we had gotten there a little bit before. We first of all, we were late to leave out. It was so difficult, and organizing a ride so early in the morning to the airport. I think my nephew actually drove behind, or technically in front of, a cab, just so we're able to bring all the bags, because at this point it was me, the kids, Cordell, and my mom, and we all had bags. I had 2 checked bags, a carry-on, and a personal bag, which was a backpack, and everybody else had um a backpack and a carry-on and 1 checked bag, except Ottilie, of course. She only had her diaper bag because I did not pay for her. She traveled as a lap infant, and then my mom just had her carry-on and her quote-unquote personal bag, which was a really big bag and technically the size of another carry-on. So just enjoy the views here. This is us on the flight, and I'm telling you guys, this was my first time going to Florida, and I think this needs to be a story time by itself. But my very first day, it was so chaotic. All of the days leading up to the cruise were just like on the go, on the go, on the go. It was not feeling like a vacation at all. And I initially had some business to sort out, which is why I traveled a few days ahead of the cruise. Well, pause. Here's Miss Tilly on the flight. The kids did so well. This is actually both of their first times flying. Bellamy was in a seat for himself, and she just sat on my lap. Both of them slept for a part of the journey, but they were also awake for most of it, and they did so good. I'm so happy, because you always see stories of people complaining about crying kids on the flight, and I did not want to have to cuss anybody about coming for my children, because kids are kids. Like, be real. If you want space for yourself, go in first class or fly private, period. Anyway, back to the story. So our very first day, I was not in Miami or Orlando or any of those places. I went to Boca Raton, which, like I said, I had some business to do, and so I wanted to be close to doing that, which is why I went to that community or city or whatever. And funny enough, right before flying, all of those plans changed, so I didn't even need to be there that early anymore. But the hotel was booked, my flight was booked, so why not? We ended up having to change where we were staying. It was a total hot mess. So I got there, the flight was pretty early, like I said. And I didn't want to be traveling too late, because I wanted to get enough rest to you know, like I said, I had business to do. So I didn't want to be like traveling too late and then I'll be jet lagged and tired and oversleep and miss my appointment and all of that. But none of that worked out anyway. So booking this early flight ended up being totally pointless. But it's fine, whatever. We move. So we ended up reaching pretty early. Went to the hotel. Well, it was a whole process. Like, there isn't enough time in this video to dive into all of the rigmarole and all of the round. But we ended up getting to the hotel really early. Everybody's hungry, everybody's tired, everybody's cranky. We're getting on each other's nerves. And it's like, okay, the room is not ready. So let's just go get something to eat. So we had to figure out finding somewhere to go to get something to eat. Got something to eat. By this point, the kids are cranky. I'm tired. I'm drained. We are traveling with bags, so our big bags are kind of like in the car, and it was just a tight space. It was so much work for me to even get out of the car because I was sitting in the back, like cramped between two car seats, and then the stroller is sitting in front of Bellamy's toddler seat or booster seat or whatever, because he wasn't even in a seat that's like an appropriate size. So every time we had to stop and get out, it was literally like pulling out the stroller, then trying to like squeeze out, then get the kids unloading, and load the kids back in, and load the stroller. It was such a mess. Like, I cannot even begin to tell you guys how crazy and chaotic this very first day was. And when we finally made it back to the hotel at 4 p.m. to check in and go to our room, that just became a whole other issue. Like, it really was so much and so crazy that, like I said, I probably will do a story time, but we'll see, maybe not. But we ended up changing our hotels. I did not get any rest at all until late in the night. At this point, we hadn't eaten for like the entire day. It was so much. It was so chaotic. I don't know. It's my very first time traveling and going to Florida, and obviously I'm not in one of the vacation spots, so I know that largely impacted my entire experience. But I feel like I would have never ever go Florida ever again. Change my mind. I need y'all to get in the comments and change my mind. Tell me why Florida is the place to be, because everybody always, every holiday, every vacation, every long weekend, oh, I'm gonna fly to Florida, I'm going to Miami, yada yada yada. Florida is not it. New York, me any day. Take me to the Big Apple, take me to Manhattan, take me to Long Island, take me to Jersey even. Just this side of the America is not for me. It's not for me at all. But like I said, it could just be where I was staying or what I was doing. I don't know. Change my mind. I really want y'all to come in the comments and tell me what I did wrong or where I need to be the next time I fly to Florida so that I can have the kind of vacation you guys are always talking about. Because when I go to New York, it's a vibe. When I travel to New York, it's always a good time. It's always good vibes. And this place never lit at all. Like, I could not wait to leave. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see here, we're landing. I'm gonna wrap the video up shortly here. So if you guys want to see what happens next, I have some little documentations. We just did a little bit of shopping and just basically up and down the days leading up to the cruise. So if you guys want to check that out, then check out the next video. I'll have all of those details in the next video, and of course the videos after that would definitely be the cruise, the big moments on the ship, the fun times, the carnival vibes, the partying, the exploring, the adventures. Oh, but before we get to cruise, I actually do have one more thing to show you guys, and that's the safari that I would have mentioned in the trailer. I'm gonna link the trailer below if you haven't seen that yet, because we did go on a safari and that was so much fun, like core memories. So don't miss that either. That's coming up as well. Like this video, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let the record show that I'm never coming back to Florida ever again in my life. Is my face early? Is it still a backpack on my shoulder? I have not updated you with good reason. I am not in hiding. It's not that I've gone and started the phone. It is a nightmare.